Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
For your safety, please avert your eyes and welcome the Pork Roast Master General, Jeffrey Ross!
Jeff Ross, every single roast. Yes.
Wow, give it up for Chachi! You're adorable, Stamos. You're really growing into those teeth. Oh. Wow. Ladies, I spoke to Flavor Flav. He said you can be on the show.
Oh, Flavor
They're still here from last year's roast.
Flav. No.
Wow.
After Flavor.
I know this is a big night because Cloris Leachman put her teeth in. Wow, what a legend. Shakespeare did her in the park.
Yeah.
You look great, babe. Not a day over dead.
Oh.
Did you come here in a limo or a time machine? Wow. Doesn't Lisa Lampanelli look Oh, that's Jeff Garland. Sorry.
Oh, can't unsee it.
Norm Macdonald's so stoned he thinks he's at a roast for Bob Seger. I love you, Norm. Wow, you never come out, Norm. You're like the J.D. Salinger of dick jokes. Of course, Bob Saget directed Norm Macdonald's movie Dirty Work. Yeah. A move that transformed Norm Macdonald into a star, Buck's employee.
Star Buck's employee.
Did you say something after Star?
What's the over-under tonight? What's going to happen, Norm?
No, I wanted to read something funny, so I'm reading Marmaduke.
Oh, my God. This is what happens when you book a dais off Craigslist. John Lovitz, great job tonight. John Lovitz is single out there, ladies, if you're single. Yeah. John Lovitz went on Match.com. They paired him up with a couch and a bottle of hand lotion. Yeah, that's a three-way for him. And Dave Coulier, in case you think we forgot about you, we did. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today because I only roast the ones I love, and I love Bob Saget. I love him like a perverted uncle who pays for lunch and then follows me into the men's room. Bob Saget is a sick bastard. He has 2 daughters in college and 3 girlfriends in high school. Bob Saget's girlfriend is so young, R. Kelly wouldn't pee on her.
Oh.
Most comics dream of performing in Las Vegas, Nevada. Bob Saget dreams of performing in Hannah, Montana. Full House should have been called Blackjack because you hit on the Olsons when they were 8. You didn't stop till they were 21. Is it true that you used to give Mary-Kate acting lessons? He'd tell her, act like this never happened. Oh. She'd be like, you got it, dude. Actually, Mary-Kate and Ashley were supposed to be here tonight, but they heard there was going to be food.
Oh, shit.
And although Bob Saget is not an insult comic, I am insulted when people call him a comic. What a versatile career, so many skills, Saget. Sitcoms, Broadway, stand-up, directing. You're truly a hack of all trades.
A hack of all trades.
But if some of us use dirty words as a crutch, then Bob Saget must be a quadriplegic. But here's one 4-letter word I know he's never heard. Ha ha. Bob, in case you haven't figured it out yet, this isn't a roast, it's an intervention. You can keep doing drugs, but please stop doing comedy. Please. The people have spoken. And Bob, you may have noticed I didn't use any curse words tonight because I didn't want to compete with the master. Out of all the comics I know, you have the filthiest mouth and the kindest heart, and I knew there was no way I could top you. But in honor of the late, great George Carlin, I would like to leave you all with another 7 words you could never hear on television. And the Emmy goes to Bob Saget.
General. Every single roast he's on.
Bob Saget. And that's all I gotta say, because that's the punchline. Bob Saget. It doesn't even need a setup. Bob, did you really need a roast? Your career wasn't enough of one? Full House. Are you kidding me? What the fuck was that about? I think it's based on what passes through the brain of a comatose child molester. It was like watching a stroke in slow motion. America's funniest home videos. Were they, Bob? Were they really the funniest? How'd you do it, Bob? How the fuck did you do it? Why did you do it? To make me feel better about my career, which at that point was in the dumpster as I played pisshole clubs across the country? So I can feel better about myself? So I can think, well, things are shitty, but at least I'm not Saget. I'm just a stripper. At least I'm not a whore. Well, I gotta go. All the best, Bob. And Stamos, you are so gay.
Funny Song Videos was such a deal for that dude, though. Because, like,
I tried to get our next roaster's autograph,
I wonder what his dealio
and I
was
realized
for
she
that. How
wasn't
much money he
Gene
made off that.
Simmons. Please welcome the least attractive cast member on Curb Your Enthusiasm,
So mean.
Susie Essman.
I don't know her at all. I heard the show.
She's so funny on Curb. I mean, both her and the other dude are so funny on Curb.
Thank you, pretty boy. I had no idea, John, you had such a sharp tongue. That must really hurt Saget's ass. You know, Bob, I was talking about your career the other day, and out of nowhere, a fat lady started singing. It was so weird. Most of you don't know that Bob is the complete opposite of his image. His image, by the way, is funny. Jeff, my darling husband, not in real life, but you know I love you. People are always fascinated by Jeff, and they're always asking me, is Jeff really fat? No, the camera adds 465 pounds. Doesn't matter. You're funny. Doesn't matter if you're a fat fuck, because you're funny, right? That's all that really matters. A lot of funny here. This dais is graced with many, many fine comedians and Bob Saget. What do you get when you cross Gilbert Gottfried with Jim Norton? I don't know, but you wouldn't want to fuck it. Greg Giraldo, the reason vaginal dryness was invented. Stamos, you're doable, but I wouldn't because you're one of those narcissistic, good-looking boys, like the kind of guy who calls out his own name when he's coming. Let's face it, the only one who's getting screwed tonight is Bob Saget. Bob is one of those people who every time you see him on TV, you think, whose dick did he suck to get that gig? You know? Bob spends more times on his knees after a big audition than Mary Kate does after a big meal.
Damn.
That's why they didn't show
Bob
up.
will do anything for money. That's why he's always getting into cars on Santa Monica Boulevard. And for years, I thought he just needed a ride. You know, I'm such an innocent. You know, and I met your girlfriend. She's lovely. And one good thing we know is at least she's not a star fucker. The reason I'm here is because it was a challenge to me. I love to putter in the kitchen, and this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up because I've baked a cake, I fried a chicken, and this is the first time I had a chance to roast an asshole. So I figured I would just show up and do it. And, you know, I just got a text message from my self-respect, and it said I have to leave. So good night, everybody. Thank you.